The Best Friends Pet Hotel facing allegations of neglect tonight. That's our big story on the news at 11 o'clock. Welcome to this edition of Facebook Live for a Monday inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studios. I'm Scott. We'll get to Angela coming up in a moment, talk about the beautiful fall weather that we had today. Looks like we're going to have a repeat performance tomorrow. Angela will get you all set up in case you're making your outdoor plans tomorrow. Also wanting to bring you a story tonight that you are going to absolutely love. An Avon senior gets the dream acceptance to the school that he wanted to get into, and he is a cancer survivor. It made his day. There was a great welcome party. Friend of the show, Logan Gay, will be along to bring us a story that you will not want to miss. All part of tonight's Facebook Live. Great to be with you on this Monday. All right, let's begin with beautiful weather. And Angela, before we get to the weather, what was your best part of your weekend?
Oh, gosh. Best part of my weekend. Oh, that's easy. Both my kids were home from school.
Seeing the kids. I knew that was going to be the answer.
Grace is on fall break,
Yeah.
and Luke decided to come home because we do a Halloween tradition.
Right.
We get a take and bake pizza that's shaped like a pumpkin, and Mark and them watch scary movies. So I worked Friday night, obviously.
Right.
I got them the pizza and they watched scary movies. So it was nice.
Isn't that nice to have the kids home? Yeah. And you celebrated your Boilers winning on Saturday. Huge upset over Iowa.
If you were with us on Friday night, and if you weren't, shame on you. We had Rich Nye on. He basically said, there's no chance. And I raised my hand. I'm like, wait a minute. What if Iowa just thinks, okay, we beat Penn State,
right, and
now we're going to sleep over little Purdue?
Angela called it. She called it. She said they had a chance, and boy, they did. And now they're in the top 25. So
I know.
Boiler up, all of our Boiler fans. Let us know where you're watching tonight. We'll get you a shout out this evening on Monday. Really a spectacular day today.
70s, low 70s.
Yeah.
Started the day in the low 40s. So it's always fun to see a 30-degree jump from where we start the day to where we finish the day, and all of that thanks to sunshine. I don't know if I even spotted a cloud today.
Yeah.
I did spot an almost full moon early this evening, so that's going to be something to watch over the next couple of days. It was beautiful. Tonight, clear, temperatures down into the 40s, so out the door 45 for around that for most of us, so maybe a sweatshirt or a jacket if your kids aren't on fall break. It'll be a little chilly first thing tomorrow morning. From there, we're going to be into the low 60s midday, maybe a cloud or two tomorrow afternoon, but we're forecasting temperatures back into the low 70s. So it is going to be another warm day, and we should get a couple more days in the low 70s before the weather pattern starts to change.
Highly disappointed tonight that we are not on Facebook. I'm just getting a note that apparently, well, you know, look, we're on a variety of platforms. But when we can hear from you is on Facebook Live. But apparently we're not able to do that tonight, so you're watching this hopefully on your app, but you're not watching us on Facebook. So this may be a condensed version of Facebook Live since we don't have our Facebook friends tonight. But all right, so we'll get back to Angela in a moment, talk to her a little bit more about the forecast to come. Let's talk about our big story that you're going to see tonight on 13 News at 11 o'clock. Emily Longnecker joins us tonight, and really this troubling story, Em, about this pet hotel, Best Friends Pet Hotel in Castleton, facing allegations of neglect. Tell us what you've learned about your story and who you talked to.
Well, talk to Indianapolis Animal Care Services first off, and they tell me that this all started when they got a call on Saturday from IMPD, and IMPD said, you know, you need to get here. We got a call from some pet owners who say their animals are staying at this hotel, and they've come to pick up their animals, and there's no one here. They can't get in. They can't get a hold of anyone. So Indianapolis Animal Care Services came there, and they say they called someone at the corporate level for this pet hotel, and the corporate level is based in Connecticut, and they somehow were able to get some kind of staff member there to get inside and start to tend to the pets. But the allegation is that these pets were at least left for some time. It's not clear how many days, how many hours without being tended to as far as food and water. So that's part of the investigation right now from Animal Care Services. They're trying to figure out how long these pets were in there without anyone taking care of them. And so some other staff from another location were brought in to start caring for the animals. But we also talked to a gentleman today, Alex Pierce is his name, and he left his German Shepherd Maverick at this facility last week while the family was away for the weekend. And he came back today to pick up Maverick. And he says as soon as he saw the dog, he knew something was wrong, that the dog didn't look right. Let's just take a listen. He kind of described what he saw.
Extremely skinny, dehydrated. His eyes were like all red and puffy. And he looked dirty. It was just not the way I expected to come back to my dog.
Yeah, and so Alex says another customer there that was there on site today, when he picked up Maverick, said to him, hey, you don't know what happened. Here's what happened. This is the deal. So Alex took his dog to the vet, where the dog had to get intravenous fluids, he said, for several hours because he was so dehydrated. So a lot of pet owners upset tonight, and Animal Care Services asking if you're a pet owner that was that had a pet there this weekend, they'd like to hear from you, and that you can call the Mayor's Action Center if you want to talk about what your observations were with your pet. They'd like to hear from you.
Yeah, it's a troubling story. Emily, we'll look forward to your reporting tonight on 13 News at 11. Thanks for joining us here.
Yep.
All right, there's Emily Longnecker. She'll be part of our big story tonight as we explore these allegations of pet neglect at this Best Friends Pet Hotel in the Castleton area. All right, we want to leave you tonight with a story that we really think you're going to like. So there's this cancer survivor. He's an Avon senior. He has been attached to Butler in a variety of ways, and today was a very special day, and our Logan Gay shows us how.
Forward to having you as part of the Butler family, man.
That was crazy. I did not expect any of this. I was so excited.
Parker Adams is 17, and his life has been full of surprises, some of them bad and some good. His family was shocked when he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer at the age of 10.
We said, oh, he's gonna cure cancer one day, but you never think you're gonna hear that your child has cancer.
They were later amazed when he became best friends with the Butler Bulldogs basketball team, and they adopted him as one of their own.
It's like he knew, I'm gonna go to Butler when he was 10, But that's just how they made him feel.
They really just made me feel like I was a Bulldog from the start.
Now he's cancer-free and starting a new chapter. Monday he received a surprise he says he's only dreamt about, becoming a Bulldog.
I was so nervous that I wasn't going to get in.
Not only did he get in, he's the first high school senior admitted to Butler for the fall 2022 class. Butler Blue and his crew personally delivered the news. And whether it's defeating cancer or going to your dream school, Parker wants people to know there are no limits.
If you set a goal in your head and you really try to achieve that, I think anything's possible for anyone.
Former Butler basketball player Alex Barlow says everything that Parker displays is exactly what a Bulldog is.
Someone that's battled through tough times, somebody that's fought through adversity. And I know he's excited to be there, and I know we're excited to have him.
Parker plans to study pharmaceuticals so he can help other people dealing with cancer.
I really wanted to be able to give back what has been given to me.
And his mom says that is no surprise.
If you can take something like that and turn it into something like this and give hope to some other families, I think that's what it's all about.
Wow, how about that kid? 17-year-old Parker Adams, stage 4 cancer as a 10-year-old. Now he's going to Butler. Love that story.
Yes.
Just love that overcoming the odds story.
And I love that Blue delivers the good news. It's just so happy. So congrats to you.
You bet. All right, so let's look at our Tuesday weather. How things shaping up?
Dress in layers. So maybe a sweatshirt or a jacket tomorrow morning. Won't need it by lunchtime. We're well into the 60s and forecasting another day in the low 70s. So lots of sunshine tomorrow too.
All right. We want to thank everybody who's watching us tonight on the WTHR app, which apparently may be one of the few places where we can watch tonight because of some technical problems.
Technical issues. It's
Unable
Monday.
to get on Facebook. Yeah, it's the Monday Blahs. Hopefully we'll get things figured out and be back on Facebook tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope to see you tonight, 13 News at 11 o'clock. Good night.